day now in the afternoon. So
See on Instagram, girls go see na content they do, they wear brazier.
now content. Now we know the kind of content. Abi.
You they wear pants for camera. My pain na how they behave. For example, you wear chingom gown, man call you, tell you, excuse me, how much you begin the face. See on Instagram, girls go see na content they do, they wear brazier. You they wear pants for camera. My pain na how they behave. For example, you wear chingom gown, man call you, tell you, excuse me, how much you begin the face. See on Instagram, girls go see na content they do, they wear brazier. You they wear pants
Are you
for
back when you sleep
camera.
on your
My
trip?
pain na how they behave. For example, you wear chingom
Enjoyment
gown,
one
man
wound believe
call you,
in.
tell you, excuse me, how much you begin the
I say
face.
enjoyment one wound daughter of Zion. Okay. No problem. I would have even called yesterday, but it was already very late. I had to focus on my family now. Alright, no problem. Well done. Okay, now. Take care. Angelina, so you see the way she scripted, her page na scripted. You say she wan show them wetin is scripted on her birthday. No, alert only phone let birthday. Alert dey ring. Dey ring. You don dey reach Dickinton. When the happiness is true. Before the wakere na na mikawa na.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
The voice note.
Sure. Send me a voice note.
You say the voice note.
Which voice note was that?
My communication with this guy, with the guy who called me direct from Romania, so
If you talk for this podcast,
Hmm?
if you talk for this podcast,
Me. Talk about what?
the dangers of a woman keeping in touch with her ex. You know, just 10 minutes. I want just short one.
Okay, see what time do. But they make a face.
If you wish, you want make I turn the camera on and turn am on.
No, show for video.
Oh, yeah, enter now.
Alright, greetings everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. Dangers of a woman, your girlfriend, keeping in touch with her ex. Alright, one thing I want you to have in mind as a prerequisite is any woman, she may not be very good with memory, but she don't forget. Okay? She doesn't forget whatever has happened to her in her past. Keep this in mind. Okay? So, if your woman, your girl tells you, oh, I'm just keeping him as a friend, or I'm just caring for him, or I just want to see how he will end up. The truth of the whole story, what you are being told in these guys is you are not good enough. Or you've still not built your standard enough to make her forget about the people in her past. Okay? The same way a woman prioritizes a man's future is the same way any young man, not just man, any young man should prioritize the past of a woman. Okay? The past of a woman will determine a man's destiny, and the future of a man will determine the future of a whole generation. Okay? So when you get to meet a woman, whatever there could be, no matter how much you love her, be ready. Put your feet down no matter what reason it is. Put your feet down. Let her either choose the relationship or that her ex. And then you should keep one thing in mind. No matter how much you love her, you should understand something. That the truth is, if the relationship was actually beautiful for the two of them, why did they become ex in the first place? You understand? So if the relationship actually did favor both of them, why did they become ex in the first place? Okay? It's never beautiful. People don't live where it's beautiful. They are ex for a reason. And you should understand this and keep your space. No matter how much you love the woman, when you'll be making a choice, look at the character strategy. Otherwise, you're going to pick a woman who will give you all children who are not yours. Remember, if your woman wants to cheat on you, she will cheat on you excellently well that you cannot decipher. Okay? Not only for the dangers of cheating, you may be the one who is just being used in that relationship. That's number 2. You may just be the one who is being used. Not even just being, not the danger it may cost you. On that level, you're simping. Because you should not be taking responsibility for a woman who you don't have authority over. If you cannot say X and X stands, if you say X and she say YZ, then you should be asking some questions. Okay? You shouldn't be a man who lets someone who has a baggage from the past stay in his life. If she still have a baggage from her past, let her go and heal. Let her understand that she has no part in your life yet. Your life is not sectioned in such a way that she can have a part in it. You understand? Section your life. Get yourself very, very in tune with your destiny, even much more than that woman. Okay? That's number 2. Then number 3, Finance is very, very good. But you know what's funny? If a woman can get two men together, he will destroy the destiny of one. You understand? Your life is your destiny. You will never live it twice. No matter how much you get, any woman can drag you to the mud. Don't let any woman, irrespective of what her race and how beautiful she is, don't let any woman draw your name to the mud. No matter how beautiful she is, don't be scared of telling her a goodbye when you really need to and save yourself. Save yourself some stress, brothers. Most of these women come with genuine baggages. They do not heal before continuing another relationship. And it's quite evil. Okay? So don't let a woman, no matter how beautiful she is, get into your space and tell you what she wants. She's a woman for a reason. She's a woman because she is to be led. Before you started dating her, someone was leading her. Before she ever engaged in any relationship, her father was leading her. And you should take that on that lead role as well. Once she becomes your woman, you must stay and rise on the power dimension to stay, that you give her the necessary leadership. Otherwise, if a woman leads herself, it's like the blind leading the blind. She has no direction initially. The women who has direction are the ones with good fathers, good brothers, and the third party of them is the one with the good men. You understand? So don't let no woman stay under your umbrella and lead herself. And then if you're married to her, you're either going to be her husband if you lead her, or you'll be a hunchback if you don't lead her. And trust me, what do medicine do to hunchbacks? Medicine struggle to get away to throw away hunchbacks. You understand? So don't let no woman into your space who can't receive instructions. It don't work that way. Life is quite too expensive now, to the point where you just let any creature in the name of a woman comes into your life space and determine what they do in your life space. If they can determine what they do in their life space and they can lead their life very well, why did they get into your circle in the first place? That's a question you should ask. Why did they get into your space in the first place? If she has it all put together, why did she get into your space in the first place? They get into your space in the first place because they've come to destroy, they've come to kill, they've come to steal. Okay? And trust me, brothers, I have no reason whatsoever to tell you to stay with a woman who comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. What I tell you is run. Run. You understand? Don't make your life miserable for a woman who is easily a slide away from making the next move to getting another man. Immediately your life becomes useless. Don't do that. The first priority you should have is your business. Yourself, your business. Because if you are not selfish, you can't be selfless, brother. So to all brothers, become very, very, very selfish. You must become selfish. If you are not selfish, you can't be selfless. I'm sorry. It is from the care which you are giving to yourself enough, you can pass on to the next. This is a very, very, very brief one for this hour. Learn and learn and learn wisdom. Thank you.